Rimro-sama! So, hello everyone, on the course, time for more of Slime, right? Hopefully more recap. I mean, let's be honest, I mean, episode 1 was hyped, right? Getting freaking SHION fighting a furry girl. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, monster girl fight. It's still going on in the episode. That's awesome. But I mean, I think everyone agrees on that, right? You know, and I don't think it's to be nitpicky because one thing I said, as I said last week, I mean, I'm a big Slime fan, but like the Slime ending of season 1, like the ending of, you know, that season, right, had like this weird episode where they were like, okay, the school team was, and then was like a lot of recap. It's a lot of recap. So one episode, you know, when you know, like he meets the dragon, kind of recaps like in his head. It's like episode 24.5, and then had episode like 23 also, something like that. So Slime is quite notorious for doing a lot of like, let's talk about what happened last week, right? And they also had some probably 12.5 or something as well, right? Probably some episode. And 2 weeks ago then, they had Slime Season 2 Episode 0, which I of course didn't react to YouTube because that's also just a pure recap episode, right? So yes, I have to say that, I said this week too, but I mean, like, you already did Episode 0, right? That was like a recap of Season 1. So Episode 1 of Season 2 shouldn't be a recap, because you already had a whole episode last week that was a recap. So if you need a recap, you can watch episode there. So hopefully this episode here has no recap, because I feel like, come on, you know we're at the storyline, you recap twice already, man. We've done double recap. Let's start watching it. Let's get the freaking monster girl battle. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, let's go, man. Yeah, I see the tigers and tiger girl. Whatever she is. But I mean, it's he told me, Sean. The sharpest fang wins! Come on! She looks a straight up killing boss. She looks like it told me. She's like, oh yeah, I wanna fight? I got the sharpest fangs! It's like, yeah, okay. I'm just so happy to. She looked exactly told me. And it duel into a badass battle. Yeah. Rima is like, it's kinda my fault, kinda, but no, come on. I'm a cute slime. It's not my fault. Opening? Yeah. That's the best one, is flexing. Can I get my goblin muscular, guys? Come on. That's the best shit, man. Muscular goblins. The opening clearly hints to a new character. Obviously, that's like, that character was like the bad guy in opening 1, yeah. Of course, the average human, guys. Like the human part of this, normal humans. Of course, the school kids, some demon lords. Na, 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 na. Yeah, and the spirit. And Mr. Vampire and so on. So he has an episode in last... The OVA was like episode 24.6 something. It's like... Yeah, and a new green-haired girl there. Clearly a new waifu. Come on, here we go. I wanna see. And that's like a... Looks like... That looks like... I know, that's like Myulan, right? Yeah, like Myulan's sibling. Like, it looks like pink-haired demon. Here we go. Let's see for the fight here. There we go. Yes! Best girl fighting! I mean, clearly SHION has been best girl always. Yeah, she's like, oh, I wanna fight! See? She looks like killing bite. See? She looks like he told me and acts like he told me. Come on, just straight up he told me. I wanna fight more! Here we go. Now you're gonna destroy the planet. Definitely! Exactly. Come on, I want it! Yeah, see, you're more like crazy fighting woman. She has her own, come on, she's gonna have her own power, right? No, don't stop it, we're gonna see anything happening. Oh? Okay. Ooh, she's a lamia? Yeah, it is Lamia body shape appears. Maybe a Naga, I suppose. Like, yeah. You get better. What's the difference between a Lamia and a Naga? It's like classic issue there. What is the difference between a Naga and a Lamia? I mean, they both like snake ladies. A Gorgon at least has like snake hair usually, so on, yeah. And then we have the other, the newbie Ona too, the snake lady as well. The Japanese Lamia thing. You have a lot of those. It's like, there's a lot of snake people. There's a lot of like snake ladies, but they have snake ladies. Like 4 different ones at least. Yeah, so got only like best friends here. I mean, it's very, you know, I say it, isekai demon thing. We have to fight to become friends, right? We have to like measure our oh, okay, so she has the bomb. How I can't get rid of it. It's like, okay, what's happening? Well, maybe she can take it anyway. Hey, come on! I mean, like, can't she gently aim it? Okay, he's gonna throw it upwards. What is this? He's throw it up. He's throw it up in his pie. I guess the Rimmer is gonna swallow it easily, right? It's time for Rimmer-sama to be like, whatever, this is nothing to me. Yeah. Daishobu! Like, here comes Rimmer. OP. I'm OP, man. It's stronger than me. Man, this is like a weird sexual thing now. Should I penetrate Rimmer? And of course Rimmer is like, whatever, yeah. Just to impress them. See, this is a classic way for Rimmer to be like, that's right, I'm the strongest thing ever, right? Just to impress the poor beast people. They're like, what? Yeah, like, oh, absorb it. See? Now they're like, oh my god, that thing is a monster. Rimmaru-sama is insane. Classic OP Rimmaru-sama. As expected by my master. Best boy is a... my god. I feel SHION is way bigger this season. I feel she's even bigger than last season. I feel they kinda doubled up her double size. I feel they meddled up her a bit there this season. But that's classic, I mean, classic slime scene, right? It's like, fire at me and I will absorb it easily. I will eat your, yeah, no problem, right? I am Rimmaru-sama. Man, that fish looks scary. It's Omai, clearly. Omai. like every goddamn anime history of mankind, it's always like, Omai! Oh, this food is Omai. Like, has someone ever made bad food? Except of course someone makes bad food on purpose. But I mean it's either, you know, food in anime is either super Omai or it's the worst thing ever, right? It's like nothing in between. It's either heaven or hell, right? It's, oh no, not alcohol for Alami, whatever she is, because they always get super drunk, the snake ladies. Yeah, they're also bad with alcohol. I mean, snake ladies always weak against alcohol, like really, it's a classic thing, classic trope. It's like, it looks like super drunk easily, because they always get, they're so weak against alcohol. It's like the classic thing, right? That the lamas or whatever, they can't handle alcohol, so now she's like, of course. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's certainly we make more for you. It's like, yeah, that wasn't a lot. See, she's clearly a drunk because she's a snake lady. They're always drunks. I'm gonna buy some. Of course, she's like, I will send you fruit so you can make more alcohol. Of course, she's like, let me use my connection so you can have more alcohol. Very important for me if I'm gonna be living here to have a lot more. You have more booze. Yeah, we need more liquor. Like, so yeah, they're okay. They're beast ladies and they're very into drinking. man, this guy looks like he's gonna die from fear. Like he's afraid of being president of the great Rimaru-sama. This Kobi-chan. It's like, hello, ladies. He's a merchant. Oh, he's too weak to join. He's too weak of a dog guy. A kobold, I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, kobold, he can't enter. Poor guy. He said, do it. Damn Rimmer, he's like a horrible boss. Do it, man. I'm afraid, do it. It's like. And leaves them with man, this guy is getting some kind of furry action in. Man, look at this guy. Leaves him to, you know, take care of the drunk, you know. Yeah, like, come on. I feel they're too drunk probably to I feel they're gonna be like, yeah, negotiations, they're like, yeah, whatever. I feel they're like they don't really care. They're like, ah, just give us alcohol. Very good. He's kind from Japan after all. He's very used to like how to negotiate while drinking, I guess. He's used to it. He's a businessman from Japan, right? So it's very classic in Japan there. Yeah, the dwarves are so on. And of course, she's a amazing tailor and sewer and so on. Seamstress. It's dwarf rude magic to have hot. It's like important to make an onsen, right? It's like, let me teach you how to make an onsen. The very important part of Rimaru's life here is like teaching people how to do onsens. Yeah, we have to spread onsen knowledge. Amazing! You have to make an onsen. Yeah, you know, Rimaru-sama invented the onsen genius guy. Like. Very important for them. Very important to make onsens. Ooh. Yeah, you're too weak, boy. You're disappointing us. Went to school now? Okay, so. Like actual school too, it's like math, not like medical stuff. They're actually like doing schoolwork. This is how you do multiplication. I guess Rimmer has to Ko has to come over. Rimmer somehow has to appear every now and then and check on his students, right? And yeah, and hide in the window and it's like, god damn it. He has to return every now and then. He's like, yeah, of course. No, but they can't build stuff. Yeah, they can't like. They're bad engineers. I love it, man. It's like come on. It's like, oh, yeah. Thanks for embarrassing me. So I was like, oh my god, the guy's almost ending it, man. Like we hear he's crying in the background. Yeah, it's like, I'm so proud. Okay, what's the big thing then? Oh, they make good food or the fruiting. I mean, she talked about the fruit, yeah. So they're very good at making fields. They're very good at growing. I mean, they had to drink, right? They had to drink, so they're very good at producing a lot of like. There's one thing they're good at. Well, I see. Yeah, he has to fight his tears. What's this now? Could it be some... Rigu's gonna do it. I mean, he has a supportive... Okay. Why is no one gonna accept though? Wants to be the god of the nation, I guess. I did defeat Phobia though. This is good though. I fought them all. I mean, I did my best there. Of course you fought them all. It's like, yeah, good delegation there. It's good. He shouldn't be allowed to go outside. It makes sense. He should be staying at home and don't fight with our allies. And stop going outside. This is perfect. I can't send him anymore. Exactly. That guy's not allowed anymore to leave the country. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, faster. Yeah, too fast, too faster. Yeah, it's badass Goblin Rider Squad. Yeah. And because he needs his, he needs his SHION carriage. He needs the SHION Oppa carriage, man. That's like the half the Rimuru is like being carried by SHION and half the anime. I mean, this is like, you just have SHION carrying him, it wouldn't be Rimuru. Man, like this scene. I mean, this is half the anime, seeing Rimuru being like, touching that, the ceiling of SHION, yeah, the SHION's, I don't know, protective power showroom, or whatever you call it. Maybe. Yeah, SHION can't go outside, but I guess she can carry me, so... Oh yeah, she can't handle Neturare. It's not a vacation. Exactly. I wanna be too! I wanna go! If she can go, I can go! Of course. Exactly. I can't let her go outside. Yeah, so she's forced her way into the vacation. Of course. Yeah, I couldn't leave her with her. She's too crazy. You gotta take her with me. Yeah, when she doesn't speak or cry. But I feel, honestly, her oppas are bigger this season. I feel they're even more massive than last season. Like, they look ridiculous. That's like a really weird name for it, because Carbodeas is the maelstrom monster in Greek mythology. It's like a water monster that like swallows ships, right? It's like a really weird name for a dragon. Because it's more like a kind of massive living maelstrom. Oh, whatever. Cute orc boys. I like how the orcas are like, it's super good. These builder guys. Yeah, it's like nice, friendly builders. Ah, yes, we work on this road here. It's been going great, and like it's fast and efficient, and the cost is good, and the budget is, intact, and Oh man, he know how to handle his orcs. He know how to pay his orcs. Pays them in pays them in beer. Pays them in the only way they want. It's not finally a Dvargon again. Yeah, Kaido, of course. Yeah, the Yonko is back. Last season. He goes to guard and so on, you know, the Rimuru. Yeah. Can recognize Rimuru in his proper attire, I guess. Yeah, come on, he knows it in me. Never saw Rimaru's Are? This is Rimaru. Det är Rimaru Dana. Like every dwarf like Rimaru Dana. Every dwarf is like this is Rimaru. Can't you show him his slime form? Oh, come on, man. Show Kaido your slime form. You can just go in and out of it. Like, I suppose, right? Yeah, poor man. You know, this reminds me a lot of like a character in Seven Deadly Sins. I'm gonna spoil, so I say he's very similar to a character, Seven Deadly Sins before the time, or in the flashback, what do you call it, like the flashback, I guess? Yeah, the 1 year prior flashback in Seven Deadly Sins. Looks very similar to him. But with blonde hair instead of brown hair. So here we go, meeting the dwarf thing again. I mean, so far there's no like really big drama yet, except with SHION having a fun time, right? So let's see if this might lead to some conflict. I mean, not with him, but I mean, maybe it's more the counter, right? He's like, we have enemies over there. I mean, this might lead to some kind of like, we have a war going on with. I mean, of course not with the actual dwarfs, I mean, but like the dwarf king might be like, hey man, good you're here, right? Because you're being attacked by, you know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm waiting for some kind of like initiate to a war or something. To something like some kind of sparkle to be like, you know, this is when the war starts, right, or whatever. Interesting. This is the girl from the open, definitely. The green-haired waifu character. Very simple, eh? Myulan. Be definitely a woman from the opening. Myulan was a Myulan. And I guess he got her heart. And given that guy, the dwarf name is Kaido, I can only think about, of course, Law with the heart power. With Law and his stealing people's heart power. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I guess it's the same power there. It's a really fun episode. I mean, the beginning was, yeah, of course, seeing SHION being, I can't figure out the bomb, man, it's too much power. Mostly it's a comedy episode, definitely. It's kind of seeing them all hang out, having a good time together. You know what that is? The opening's pretty cute. I mean, you see the girls, right, and Rimuru is like just on a travel. It's a Sonic style, you know, still traveling. I haven't even seen her though this season. That is, I mean, not SHION. Obviously not SHION. We see quite a lot. We see a lot of SHION. I feel two part of SHION is very, very prevalent in its episodes. Obviously, I mean neither, but and I keep wondering about in the opening we kind of see like her sibling maybe, or maybe her in like her bigger form, but it looks more like maybe like. Could be her, could be maybe her like her sibling, so that maybe parent. It looks like an older version of her, right? Here we go. Maybe some after ending credits. paradise once more, right? But okay, clearly Clayman is setting up something, right? And we kind of see how he's using this new girl then, which is the opening, the green-haired lady, Myulan. But you know, very, very similar name, yeah, like not like Mulan, but like Myulan, I guess. And then they learned that Snake Lady drink. But the thing is that that's a classic story, right? Because the snakes are very weak against alcohol. And it's like a very classic thing in many Monster Girl animes and, you know, similar storylines, that like a monster girl, a snake monster girl, and also in Doshini and so on, right? They can't have alcohol, yeah. They get drunk super easily, and they get usually very thirsty. And when they get drunk, they get even thirsty, right? You know what I mean? That's quite a classic trope, I would say, that the Lamia or the Gorgon or the Naga or like what's the difference? Yeah, like what's the difference? Honestly, I'm an expert of Monster Girl, but what I mean, they offer different. I mean, a Naga is not from, you know, from Hindu. Yeah, they're different like cultures, right? From different like mythologies, but they're so incredibly similar in an actual. I'm gonna quick Google search and be like, what's the difference between a Naga and a. Yeah, like I mean, I'm like, is there a difference? Like I try to find that. I don't know. It's almost is no difference in a Naga and a Lamia. I mean, the only difference would be the origin, right? Like the different cultures, but like what would be the actual ability difference? Because they basically are at the exact same thing in almost in like most games and. Like honestly, like I'm sitting here thinking like, what's the difference between, you know, a monster girl Lamia or a monster girl Naga? And there basically no difference, like straight up, like more or less, right? The Lamia is more told, how to say it, from a kind of historical aspect, right? Or historical mythological aspect. Obviously, the Lamia is from Greek mythology. And it's more of like a story about how this person is a Lamia, and it's more like a journey. You know, it's like it's more like that, right? The Greek mythology. But a Naga, it's like, oh, this is like a race of dead monster people, right? That exist in Hinduism, right? So that's their straight up like monster girl race, right? Yeah, we're then in the Lamia, it's like. Yeah, it's like a one more. So I don't know. That's like, but otherwise they have the same power shot. It's like a snake person. Yeah, like a snake lady with, half the body is a snake, and all the body bottom is that. They also have what's called like a newbie onna, something like that, in Japanese folklore. Nure onna, which is also the snake lady. Yeah, the snake lady. The nure onna, so onna means a woman. Not the same thing as. Rokurogi, whatever it's called. Like the Rokurogi is a Japanese yokai where the head is a snake lady, right? The head is like, it's like usually a woman, and she has a normal human body, but her head can like like a snake. Like in One Piece, one woman has that power, yeah. Like a head of a snake, but the rest of the body is a normal woman. Then could be a man too, then, but usually a woman. But in the Noob Onna though, that's more like a Lamia Naga thing, where the body is a snake and only the head is a human usually. So they're more snake-like, right? The Naga and like this woman here, she's more like a hot babe, right? Yeah, like a Noob Onna wouldn't be very attractive, right? Because she's like that's only the head. It's basically like a snake body, and then the head is only a female. In this Japanese snake lady, which she of course is more like a very attractive, of course, upper body, right? Yeah, she's a very attractive figure, right? And then there's a snake body part right under it. A Nurona would be only her head would be like a female, yeah. A human female. That would be kind of strange. But definitely. I mean, I'm just like, damn. But I mean, It's something probably I thought about before in my life. It's like, what's the difference? I probably had discussion with some friends some time back. It's like, what is the difference between a Lamia and a Naga? Like, because what is this woman? Is she a Naga or Lamia? Does it matter? I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm confused. Like, it doesn't matter that much. I'm just like, I'm like Kaido. I'm like, Rimuru-sama, you were a ball last time. I can't relate to you anymore. No, you're some kind of person. I mean, that was a scene. I don't know. I mean, obviously, Rimuru is arriving there with a delegation. Like, we're here to have a meeting with the king and so on. But I felt he could have been like, hey, Kaido man, and just transformed into his slime and be like, it's me, bro, and I go back, right? So it's like, hey, it's always been me. It's like, what? Can't they just, show him his slime form? The poor guy is all confused, man. But yeah, I'm guessing that, of course, this Myulan chick, right? She's gonna somehow trigger some incident, I guess. Because what I'm waiting for the season is some new war, right? I mean, I always liked this one, right? When you have the war against the orcs and so forth, right? So I'm definitely waiting for some kind of instigation of a new conflict. So it doesn't have to be a war per se, but like here comes a big dragon, here comes this thing, right? Something like that. Because now it's like we have a lot of meetings, we have this like fun battle, we have some kind of drinking battle, and we have some kind of onsen discussion and so on. So it's all fun and dandy, but I'm waiting for some kind of main story kicker, where it's like, oh, here this thing comes, right? Oh, here's like, this is the big issue this season or something. And it doesn't have to be every episode. I just mean like I shouldn't I need so, but that's what I'm expecting, some kind of problems episode, right? As we saw there with them having the secret meeting there. I'm expecting next week to be like, oh, like, war, it's on, right? It's on like Donkey Kong, something like that, probably. But anyway, that is Rimuru-sama, everyone. Reaction, subscribe, subscribers, and of course tomorrow we do Isekai, more Isekai. Of course, it's at 0 tomorrow, as always, right, on Wednesdays. And what's more, of course, the Stone, Promised Neverland. This is crazy, and this is freaking whatever. But you know what I mean. This season is just insane. This season has everything. It's season of sequels.